इजराइल, अमेरिका और ईरान के बीच जंग फिलहाल थमती नहीं दिख रही है और ईरान भी पूरी ताकत के साथ अमेरिका और इजराइल के हमले पर जवाब दे रहा है। किस ओर जारी है ये जंग? क्या कोई मध्यस्थता हो सकती है या फिर जितना ज्यादा प्रहार अमेरिका और इजराइल ईरान पर करेंगे उतनी ही मजबूती से जवाब ईरान भी अपनी तरफ से देता रहेगा? इन सभी मसलों पर बात करने के लिए एबीपी न्यूज पर हमारे साथ हैं एक्सक्लूसिवली भारत में सुप्रीम लीडर के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डॉक्टर अब्दुल माजिद साहब। Sir,
thank you.
Thank you very much for giving time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So I understand these are difficult times, so it becomes very difficult to take time out,
yes.
Sir. I wish to start with asking you, sir, as I got the opportunity to come and talk to you about this warlike situation. Just last night we saw America hitting at the oil asset of Iran. So where do you see this going from here on?
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to offer my condolences to all free people, to all peacemaker, and all people who looks after justice, after freedom. And we hope that the voice of justice, the voice of freedom will be raised, and in near future everything will be in the hand of and under control of justice and wisdom. Yes, President Trump attacked us with Bibi, Prime Minister of Israel. They attack us. And they attack us every night and day, maybe more than 200 times. And they don't take care of any morality in the war. There are a lot of conditions and law according to international law for the war, but they are not observing any single war. They attacked primary school, girls' schools, and they killed 173 innocent girls between their age between 7 and 12 years. And also, at the same time, they attacked Gandhi Hospital in Iran, which is specialized for the children, and they kill a lot of people. Day and night, they attack civilians. They attacked a lot of schools, a lot of universities, research center, and public places. They attacked the markets. They attacked the bazaars. And also, last night, they attacked the refinery of making pure water, as well as they attacked some civilians' places. Because they don't mind that this target is it civilians or is army place, because they have come out from the Jeffrey Epstein Island. Those people who were there, and everyone knows their crime, so we don't expect from them nothing than that one.
Excellency, we saw President himself expressing, saying that there was a window where he mentioned that we will not attack the neighboring nations unless they should also keep in mind that do not let your soil be used against us by the US forces or Israeli forces. And as I said, this kind of created a window. However, despite that, there were attacks, as you also rightly mentioned, on the water facility and then the oil refinery, as I mentioned to you, Excellency. President Trump, before coming to you, I was reading a news bulletin in which I saw that he said that we have decided that we will change the entire map of Iran.
Yes.
Sir, for how long is Iran going to resist it?
Actually, our president mentioned something which it wasn't new. It is something from the beginning we mentioned, and we said to our neighbors, you know, daily United States of America attack us and target different places in Iran, maybe about 200 times. Okay, is these missiles and Air Force attacks Iran from New York, from Washington? It's impossible. They are using some bases. Where are these bases? Where are these bases? Exactly, these bases are allocated in our neighbor's country. They are using that one. So we expect from our neighbors that to prevent America to use their bases, their land, to attack innocent people in Iran. And our president, Mr. Pezeshkian, mentioned that if our neighbors don't offer and provide opportunity for United States to attack us, we will not attack them. We will not attack them. And from the beginning, it was this our policy, and this our policy will continue. Never, ever we want to attack any of our neighbor.
But Excellency, despite that, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Despite that, we see the attacks are on.
Okay, please, despite of that, the attack of America on us.
That is what I'm saying.
Yes.
That is what.
From where? Imagine the distance between Iran and the United States more than 6,000 miles, roughly 6,500 miles. Never Air Force of America can come from from Washington or New York. They are using the bases near to Iran. Where are these bases? They are using these countries. And this country provided bases for United States. So we are not attacking our neighbor, but we are attacking the American bases which are allocated in these countries. And we believe that these bases are owned by United States, and these bases are not owned by these countries. Yes, the President Trump mentioned that after the war, the map of Iran will be changed. Actually, this is something which is very shameful. How the president of a certain country wants to change the map of any country? There is no any international law. There is no any international organization. The President Trump is the one who makes decision for whatever he wants to do in the world. Is it accepted by free people? Is it accepted by just people? Is it accepted by humanity to do whatever they want to do? And at the same time, I say that we are very strong and we are ready to continue to defend ourselves, and we are ready to sacrifice for our land, for our dignity, for our humanity, and for the justice. Never we submit ourselves unconditionally, as the President Trump mentioned, to the United States. And we are 90 million people in Iran, and not only 90 million people of Iran, there are a lot of free people across the world. They want to support Iran. They are ready to come to Iran, but we don't want anyone. And we sacrifice ourselves, our soul, for our dignity. If this war continues for 8 years, we are ready for that. As you know, we had experience for 8 years war with Iraq, when Iraq, which supported by a lot of European countries, attacked us, and Iraq received chemical weapons and used it against Iran, and we stand up and we fought and we defended ourselves up to end of 8 years. At that time, our condition was less than now, At that time, we didn't have missiles, even we didn't have some simple facilities. But now, by the efforts of our peoples, we have a lot of facilities, we have missiles, and we are ready to defend ourselves.
So, Excellency, which means Iran is not going to give up?
Never, ever.
Sir, at a time when Israel and United States both are kind of planning, the kind of news that we are getting in is that they are planning, they are strategizing to now take control of your nuclear assets.
Actually, from the beginning, maybe more than 3 decades, Iran announced that we are not looking for nuclear weapons. We don't want it. If we want it, we could have it. But we don't want it because according to our religion and according to the statement of late Ayatollah Khamenei, it is haram and it is forbidden. We cannot gain and we cannot have nuclear weapons.
Actually, this is a big thing that you are saying.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt again. This is a very big thing you are saying because this was the main allegation being made out against Iran,
yes,
that you were kind of coming up with nuclear weapons. So you say that there was no question of building the nuclear weapons?
Of course. Sure.
So this is completely wrong case being made
Of course. Of course. The late Ayatollah Khamenei several times frankly announced that we are not looking for nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons doesn't have any place in our doctrine, in our defense doctrine. And recently also, maybe some days ago, our president mentioned we don't want to have nuclear weapons and we don't have it. And during the last 3 decades, all international organization and new the agency of nuclear weapons, and especially this Mr. Garussi, they clearly mentioned that Iran doesn't have any nuclear weapons and is not looking for that. And but do you know, the factory of weapons, when they want to sell their weapons, they are looking for the war, they initiate the war, and the justified of the war will come.
So you think the main motive of America behind attacking Iran is because they want to sell weapons? And
of course.
That is the
no doubt about that.
Or you think there is some other line?
Not some other reason, but one reason is that, do you know, every product has expired time, date. And the weapons has expired date. And they have to replace it by new one. And the old one, they have to use it or sell it to other countries.
So this is the main motive, or you think?
It's not the main, but this is one of that.
What are the main motives behind attacking Iran in that sense, sir?
The economic, they want to have control over oil of Iran. Iran is very rich. Iran is very, very, very rich. Iran is the first for the gas and also in the fifth in the oil. They want to have control over oil of Iran. They want to have control over the gas of Iran. And there are a lot of unique mines in Iran. They want to have control over that. And also additional to that, they realize that they have a lot of policy in the region, and only the countries defends them and doesn't allow them to reach to their target is Iran. So because of this, and one reason is the economy and the business, because some of those people who made this war, their business is weapons. And you know, the largest market in the business is weapons. They have a lot of interest, and the people who are doing the business in the weapons, they benefit a lot. They have a lot of profit. They have
President Trump succeed in that motive, right?
Of course.
Excellency, there is another allegation which is made out against Iran by Israel. They say it's an existential crisis for us because our next door neighbor is either building nuclear bombs or they are supporting the proxies like Hezbollah, Hamas,
Yes.
Houthis.
I say, please, Iran, no one approved, and there is no any evidence that Iran has nuclear weapons or is going to have it. There is no evidence for that. Everyone knows. Israel has more than 450 nuclear weapons. Such country doesn't have right to talk about the nuclear weapons because they have it. This is the one. Second thing, since the emergence of Israel, this region affected by the crisis, by the conflict, by the problems, which are made by Israel. Israel attacked all its neighbors, attacks Lebanon, attacks Syria, and still daily attacks Syria, daily attacked some other, and attacked Sudan, attacked Iraq, and some decades ago also attacked Egypt, attacked Jordan. All countries in this region are affected and were attacked by Israel. And Palestinian, please look at the life of Palestinian, how they are living in their land, how they are living. They are under pressure. They are really the poor people, and no one listens to their voice. They have to defend themselves. Even in Lebanon, in 2000, before 2000, Israel attacked Lebanon and came to the Beirut capital. So there were some youth people, and they said, we want to defend ourselves. We want to defend from our family, not be raped. We want to defend our dignity. So they rose out and they gathered. Iran also supported them spirituality because they are oppressed people. You as a human being, if you see there is one person without a reason is oppressed and some other people beating him, killing him, what do you do? What is your reaction? You don't support him?
But then outfits like Hamas indeed had attacked Israel.
But before that attack, how many times Israel attacked them? How many of them were in the prison of Israel? How many of them? Just only you focus on that attack? That's go to find out the philosophy of that attack. 100,000 of Palestinians were living in prison of Israel without the simple facilities, without the human being life. They were treated like animals, or Western animals. Even if you have dog, you will provide the dog food. Look at the photos of the prisoners who was arrested 2 years ago and after 2 years. How they were punished and tortured. Why you are not looking that one?
Excellency, I wish to ask you, did you all ever, kind of preempted, ever you suspected that there could be such an attack by US and Israel that will, Supreme Leader will be assassinated like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Even because they don't have humanity. Our enemies don't have humanity. They don't have morality. They don't know anything but money, killing innocent people, and raping other people. But this is their behavior. And if we come to the issue of the Supreme Leader, several times myself asked his security, why you are not providing bunker for him?
Yes.
They said because he refused. Several times we asked him that we provide you the bunker, safe place on the basement. He refused, and he said, if you could provide bunker for 190 million Iranians, after that come and build for me. And it's impossible for them to build for 90 million bunkers. He refused. He said, never I accept to be to have a special life than other people and ordinary people. Again, I asked them, why you didn't move them to another city, which is unknown? No one knows where is he. Because his office, his house, everyone knows. They said, we wanted to do that. And we asked him, but he refused, and he said that I will not accept. I will not move from this place to any other place. Why? Because if you could provide this chance for 90 million Iranians, I will accept after them. Because he said that I am leader of the country and I have to be the same with the poor people. Because of that, if you look at his life, he has 4 sons. None of them has his own house. They are living in the rented house. Even himself never received any salary for his life. Even single real or single anything. When I asked him, how you manage your life? He said, I receive a little bit from my friends as a gift. I use that one. I don't need to use from the government, and I receive the salary. Look at his dress. You will find the dress which he used it is for more than 30 years ago. 30 years he used the dress. 30 years he used one dress. Once, let me tell you honestly, once I was in Hajj in Mecca, me and his son, Mujtaba, and we were to buy a dress for ourselves. I bought one, I asked the seller, bring 2. He brought it, and I asked him how much it is. He said 100 riyals. 100 riyals is equal to maybe $20-something. So I bought it and I paid for that. And I asked him, please buy one. He said, how much it is? I said, it is 100. He said, no, I don't have this money to buy. I will not buy it. Is there any cheaper than this? I asked the seller, do you have cheaper than this? He said, yes, I have 50 riyal. Assume 50 rupees. He brought it. He said, no, this one also expensive for me. I don't want to buy it. Is there any cheaper than this? I asked the seller. He said, yes, I have 20. But doesn't have any quality. And he said, okay, this is okay for me. He bought it by 20 riyals. The seller told me, why your friend is miser, he doesn't want to pay. I said, he's not miser, he doesn't have money. He said, is he poor man? I said, no, he is not poor man. He asked the seller, Saudi man, do you know who is he? He said, no. I said, have you heard the name of son Ayatollah Khamenei, the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran? He said, yes. I heard the name of one of his sons is very famous. His name is Mujtaba. I said, this is the one. He said, really? I said, yes, look at the internet. He opened the internet and he saw the photo. He said, yes, is this one? He started say, Allahu Akbar, why? And beating himself. He started to cry. And he said, look at the son of the kings, princes in all the world. They spent $500 million for buying just only one frame. $1 million for buying a car. 1, 2, 3 million US dollar for buying a motorcycle. But the son of supreme leader of Iran doesn't have 50 riyals. 50 riyals is, if you go to the restaurant, want to have fast food, McDonald's, you have to pay at least 120 US dollar, 120 riyals.
Excellency, now in that case, what happens to the next supreme leader?
Yes.
Because we've just heard that because of some security concerns, the name of the supreme leader is kind of, it is being postponed. Who becomes the next supreme leader?
Do you know, the leadership in Iran is not based on the personal system, is based on the institutional system according to our constitution. According to our constitution, the supreme leader has a lot of responsibilities and duties, and if in any case, in any circumstances, the supreme leader couldn't continue his job, whether for his death or become very old or any other thing. So there is a council which is formed by 3 people: president, the head of Supreme Court, and 1 jurist also from the Guard Council. They take over the responsibility and duty of the supreme leader. So till the opportunity be provided for election of the new supreme leader. We have 1 council which is formed by 88 people who are elected by the people through the election. And one of their duty is choosing the new supreme leader. So they started discussion for the new supreme leader, and but they have to vote for that. Because of the bad condition in Iran, they couldn't gather because they are from different parts of Iran. They have to come to the certain place, gather together, and because they are MP or member of the parliament from different place, they have to come and to choose the qualified person for.
Nobody has been chosen yet?
According to the news which I received up to last night, from the last night up to now, I'm not updated. They said till now we didn't choose anyone. Yes, there are some candidates for that. We discussed about them, and they refused. Do you know, the leadership Iran, never anyone wants to be leader or supreme leader of Iran. They refuse it. Even late Ayatollah al-Udma Sayyid Ali Khamenei, when they choose him as a successor of late Imam Khamenei Ridwanullah alayh, he refused several times. He started to cry, said, this is very heavy responsibility on my shoulder, and I'm weak, I cannot tolerate it. It's very big responsibility, very big duty, and he refused it. Now also is the same. None of them wants to have this.
But what are the options? Amongst whom are you? Because we were hearing the name of Mujtaba.
Yes, one candidate for that one is Sayyid Mujtaba, one of them, but it's not just only this one. And the others, Ayatollah Arafi also, or maybe there are some others. All of them are qualified for this position, but up to now they refuse and they will not accept it. Please, completely is different from presidentship. The people spending millions, even sometimes billions, to get this job. Even for to be member of the parliament, also they spend millions of rupiahs or dollars or riyals to be member of the parliament. But in this case, none of them wants to be supreme leader of Iran.
But Excellency, President Trump has repeatedly made statements that he wants the new leader to be chosen by him. He wants to install the Iran's new leader, but you were laughing at it.
I don't know if please you raise this issue to the one small boy or girl in the primary school, he will laugh at it.
So you think
who can accept it? It's better the President Trump choose the mayor for New York. It's better he choose mayor for California.
So that's not going to happen ever?
Never. Please, are you ready to give permission for President Trump to choose your president?
No, of course not. I'm asking because, sir, you are in a state
and this is even for the small boy, if you say you laugh at you. President Trump mentioned several times that Iranians are very clever. Iranians are very smart. Iranians are very, very wise. They can choose their leader. How the President Trump comes and wants to choose the president or the supreme leader of any country?
Excellency, as we see the situation developing in the region, yes, there is a situation wherein the neighboring countries of Iran are letting America use the bases in their territory. As a result, Iran is also kind of retaliating to it. What is happening is that in the morning I saw a report wherein there was an attack carried out in Kuwait. 2 Kuwaiti soldiers died. So if such situations arise, when they also start, hitting out at Iran, do you think it will spiral into a bigger world war kind of a situation, sir?
Of course. As much as they expand the war will expand more, and more people will be suffered, and also more countries will be suffered and be affected by this war. Never we wanted this war. Now also we don't want this war. But this is aggression against us and assassinating of the supreme leader of Iran. We don't want this one. But do we have a right to defend ourselves, or we don't have a right to defend ourselves? Do you want to say, or not you, I don't mean you, that when the Air Force of America comes to you, just only raise your hand and said, I submit yourself, kill me. Is it good? Or if someone, this is his behavior and wants to do that, what do? You don't believe them?
Sir, but there is a threat of bigger regional conflict amongst the Muslim nations. Does it worry you?
Of course, it's worrying me. But why you don't say this one to them? We didn't create this war. We didn't initiate it. Just only we defend ourselves. Please, thousands of innocent Iranians, civilians, have been killed within last week. Who killed them? Why you are not asking? I think this is in our mind that the U.S. has right to kill all people, has right to attack to all countries, has right to do whatever he wants to do, even has right to choose their president or their leader. And the other countries don't have any right to defend themselves. Now they are asking us if this war expands. Okay, who has created this war? Who initiated this war? America, Israel, or Iran? And it is distance between the United States of America and Middle East more than 6,000 miles. Why America is here? They have more than 33 bases around of Iran. What they want from this basis? Why they are not spending their money for the jobless in the United States,
Excellency,
for the homeless there?
Excellency, do you think there is a threat of America using nuclear bomb against Iran?
Actually, I don't think so. But because if there is no humanity, they can do everything. If there is no moral, they can do everything.
Excellency, the way an Iranian ship that was invited by India,
yes,
the way it was torpedoed, I would certainly like to ask you, sir, did Iran expect a little more from India?
Actually, I don't know. because they were invited by India and they had some exercising, and according to that exercise it was some conditions which there should not be any weapons with them. And they left Indian port and they were in the free oceans. After that they were targeted by Americans.
Do you think India could have done something maybe differently?
I don't know actually.
This situation?
I don't know.
And sir, also the number of days passed, it took long for India to kind of condole the assassination of the Supreme Leader. Did it worry you at any stage?
Actually, we are very thankful.
Because we were friendly countries. That is
yes, we are very thankful to Indians. Because as soon as the news of martyrdom of Ayatollah Khamenei is spread in India, I saw the people are crying and showing their feelings to us. And they started coming here. They were mourning, they were crying. Till now, they are coming here. It's not only just a Muslim. A lot of Hindus, a lot of Christians, a lot of Buddhists are mourning and crying and offering their condolences to us, and they condemn strongly this unjust action against Iran and unjust assassination against Ayatollah Khamenei. And also the Deputy of Minister of Foreign Affairs of India also went to Iran embassy and he offered us a Foreign Secretary?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mr. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. He went.
Yes, he went there and he offered his condolences.
Excellency, just last two quick questions, if you kindly allow me. There are US media reports that Russia is helping Iran with active intelligence, and I would also like to ask you, sir, is China also with you in this war?
I don't think so.
Okay.
If they were supporting us, the situation of the world was better than this situation.
And the media reports about Russia helping you?
The media also, they report that even the President Trump denied himself, that he denied Russia doesn't support Iran. He said, statement, interview, yesterday I saw it in the internet. Yes, the media, they fabricate a lot of news which is fake.
Just one last question, Excellency. There are concerns about the oil which we get through the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes.
And to the extent of the last report that we've received is that probably Iran has allowed China to sail through the Strait of Hormuz.
Yes.
Even if there is a blockade or not, sir, you can clarify on that. Will you also allow India to pass through the strait?
Actually, according to the news, I read it. I didn't hear from himself because I'm here. The Chief of National Security of Iran, Dr. Lajani, and also the spokesman of Parliament, they mentioned that the Strait of Hormuz is not blocked. And Iran till now didn't ban it. If Iran bans that one and block it, none of the ship can pass at that strait. But the condition is not good because of the security and because of these conditions. Iran wanted to implement the sea regulations because of that, because they are not sure that this oil is going to support American force or is going for the other people. And this is the situation, and we hope that none of countries be affected by this situation, and they have to know that, I repeat it, they have to know that this situation is created by United States.
Excellency, any way we can find peace? Any condition you think a ceasefire can be achieved?
Of course.
How sir? What are you?
Please, if
who can play a role?
The leaders of the world,
and
the presidents,
can that be done, sir?
they can come together and they make one voice and they go to United States and the President Trump, why did you start this war? For what profit? We are suffering. We are affected. We have a lot of problems in our countries. They ask him, please stop it. Who is the one who created this war, initiated this war? They have to go to the Bibi and they have to ask him, why did you initiate this war?
Prime Minister Netanyahu.
Netanyahu, yes. But none of them asked them, stop the war. All of them are coming to Iran, please stop the war. Why you are attacking their refinery?
Thank you, Excellency,
for
giving time and talking to me at length. And it was very necessary to talk to you, sir, so that people get to know the Iranian position also amidst their war kind of situation. भारत में सुप्रीम लीडर के प्रतिनिधि डॉक्टर साहब ने हमसे बात की और उन्होंने एक बात तो बिल्कुल साफ कही है कि किसी भी कीमत पर ईरान झुकने वाला नहीं है। डोनाल्ड ट्रंप और बेंजामिन नेतन्याहू चाहे जितने हमले करें, 8 साल भी अगर जंग लड़नी पड़ेगी तो भी ईरान पीछे नहीं हटेगा। शांति कैसे ला सकते हैं, उस पर उन्होंने कहा कि बहुत ज़रूरी है कि तमाम दुनिया के जितने भी राष्ट्राध्यक्ष हैं उन्हें एक सुर में साथ आना चाहिए और डोनाल्ड ट्रंप और बेंजामिन नेतन्याहू दोनों को ये समझाना चाहिए कि जंग ईरान पर थोपी गई, ईरान ने उसकी शुरुआत नहीं की।